with Bhagavan Venkateshwara. There is no other piece of that jewel in the earth. So that's why there is no price to it.
So what is the power of the energy field of Tirupati? So Ramanuja was a great enlightened master who was staying many days in Tirupati, Tirumala with his disciples. One day, Ramanuja was getting ready for the pilgrimage back, packs his bag, some food, and walks all the way full day along with his disciples. Evening, they reached the downhill and they opened their food for eating. They found a lot of ants in the food, and the disciples have started cleaning all the ants. Ramanuja just stopped. No, don't do that. He just packed the whole food safely, not leaving one ant. So walk back all the way uphill without having any food, especially in the night. So all the disciples were wondering what is happening. So after he goes to the top of the hill again, Ramanuja opens the food and said, now leave the ants here, because we don't know how many janmas, lifetimes they meditated and did punya to take birth in the presence of Tirumala, the energy field of Venkateshwara. So we have no right to take them out of this energy field and leave them somewhere else. So even when the masters become deities, siddhas come to live around in their presence. So when the deity becomes masters, naturally all the siddhas, all the higher level beings come to live around them. So that is the power of energy field of Tirupati.
The Shastra Pramana is from Narayana Suktam, the first verse. Sahasrasirisham devam vishvaksham vishvashambhuvam vishvam narayanam devam aksharam paramam padam. This universe is the eternal being Narayana, the imperishable, the supreme goal, the multi-headed and multi-eyed, the resplendent, the source of the delight for the whole universe.
So you have the Apta Pramana. So where the Brahmanda Purana, it also contains the Sri Venkatesha Sahasranamam, 1008 names of Lord Venkatesha, which occurs as the conversation between the sage Vashishta and sage Narada, and also the Venkateshwara Ashtautra Stotram, 108 names of Lord Sri Venkatesha. So Krithetu Narasimho Bhutrethayam Raghunandana Dwapare Vasudevascha Kalau Venkatanayaka. So in the Krita Yuga, Lord Narasimha, in the Treta Yuga, Lord Sri Rama, in Dwapara Yuga, Lord Sri Krishna, and in Kali Yuga, Lord Sri Venkateshwara are called as the Pratyaksha Devams, the living deities.
Now, Venkateshwara is the muscle memory of His Divine Holiness, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. In Swamiji's own words, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says, I have a very strong connection with Venkateshwara. My mother came to know that she was carrying me when she was on a pilgrimage to Venkateshwara temple in Tirupati. She did the Anga Pradakshina, the circumambulating the temple by rolling on the floor around it. And after that, she vomited. Usually, people vomit after the Anga Pradakshina. They gave her the prasada, the consecrated food, the laddu, the fried Indian sweet. And after that also, again, she started vomiting. Then the elders saw the pulse and confirmed that she was carrying. The first sweet I got is from Venkateshwara. I have a strong connection with Venkateshwara.
So what are the benefits of worshipping Bhagavan Venkateshwara? So the Vishnu Sahasranama, the Falashruti, the verse 6, it says, Yasha prapnoti vipulam yati pradhanyam yevacha achalam shriyam apnoti shreya prapnoti anuttamam. He becomes endowed with the great reputation and becomes the foremost amongst his kith and kin. He acquires the undiminished wealth in this world and unexcelled prosperity in the other world, liberation. Bhagavan Venkateshwara bestows all the Ananta Kalyana Gunas, the divine auspicious qualities, and the one who worships him receives abundance in wealth and all other dimensions of life.
In today's Darshan, Bhagavan Venkateshwara would be manifesting through the Nijavatara, the 1008th living incarnation of Paramashiva, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. To receive the blessings and the initiation, to awaken the wealth consciousness in you.
So what are the two dimensions of wealth creation? The Sankhanidhi and the Padmanidhi. So we have two dimensions of wealth creation in Vedic tradition, the Shankhanidhi and the Padmanidhi. So Shankhanidhi, it means the conquered wealth, conquered from natural resources. Padmanidhi means flowered wealth, like a lotus created. So Padmanidhi is made to flower from natural resources.
In the same way, there are two dimensions of wealth sustenance. See, two dimensions of wealth creation, Shankanidhi, Padmanidhi. Two dimensions of wealth sustenance is Kubera and Lakshmi. Kubera holds wealth, sits on wealth. For example, treasury, stock market. Kubera enjoys the subtle power that holding wealth can bring. Lakshmi, on the other hand, represents wealth that is flowing, circulating, current. Lakshmi uses the wealth to enrich herself and the world. Lakshmi creates wealth effortlessly, uses it freely, distributes it unconditionally.
So let us now understand how to create wealth, wealth creation, the Hindu way of wealth creation. So life can be equated to two things. One is the ability to achieve what you want in the inner or the outer world. And number two, just getting stuck in both the worlds. So these are the only two equations to create wealth.
Now, creating wealth is an intrinsic part of our life. Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, Gahano karmano gadihi. The universe by its nature works and works. If you have at least the goal of creating wealth, you will be creative and your energy will be channeled properly. So the first priority in life should be for moksha, enlightenment. Till that happens, the second priority can be creating wealth.
So why should you create wealth? Creating wealth makes you non-violent because your whole energy becomes creative. So creating wealth brings tremendous interest in life and non-violence.
Now, what is wealth? Wealth is not just an object or a thing to be achieved. Wealth is an extension of you. Anything that adds to you is wealth. The quality of health you enjoy, the state of your relationships, the fulfillment you experience in your career, your mental state, your sense of inner fulfillment, all these are measures of success with which you have created wealth in your life.
So wealth is a utility. It is not even just money or currency. Money is one wealth, currency is one wealth, the assets are one wealth. So being alive and active is one wealth. So all the four put together is wealth. Money, currency, assets, being active. So wealth is neither bad nor good. It is a utility.
Now let us understand what is wealth consciousness. See, in the Western world, if you want to generate wealth, you choose a specific career which gives you a lucrative job, or you can start a lucrative business with that career, and then you go set up your business and you be active and you try to excel in that business. But one of the important aspects that the Western societies miss out is the aspect of consciousness. And it is only when you have the inner consciousness, the outer wealth will manifest. Many times in the Western part of the world, you work on outer world actions. You work on, okay, maybe this is not the right career. I'm not doing it properly. I'm not, doing well. I'm doing a lot of mistakes. I forget a lot. I'm not being active. You beat yourself up with so many different things. And you feel like, why it's not working? Why am I not manifesting? Why am I constantly in debt? Why am I not able to generate enough? You keep beating yourself up. This program can be an eye-opener if you are stuck in any dimension of wealth. And if you're watching us live, I request you to please go ahead and put in the chat, in the YouTube live chat. I request those of you who are watching this program live to share what aspect of wealth are you looking to manifest by attending this program. Okay, so what aspect of wealth are you struggling currently? What aspect of wealth are you looking to manifest by attending this program? Please go ahead and put in the chat. What aspect of wealth are you looking to manifest in your life? And which aspect are you struggling? Are you struggling in that? Because some people are able to generate, but immediately it gets spent. People are never able to generate. Some people are able to generate so much more, but your depth is so much that how much ever you generate feels insufficient. So whatever it is, what is it that you are looking to manifest in the on the wealth consciousness? The slide, just be on the slide of wealth consciousness, please. Yes. And if you're watching us live, you can please put a comment in the YouTube live chat. What is it are you looking to manifest by attending this program or having this darshan of Bhagavan Venkateshwara? Okay. Quasviziz is saying aspect of wealth looking to manifest our health and strength and mental focus. Beautiful. Please go ahead and comment in the YouTube chat. What is it that you are looking to manifest in the dimension of wealth in your life? Okay, Borealis is saying, I would like to manifest wealth creation. Yes, and one is manifestation. I'm more looking into the aspect of where are you struggling in the aspect of wealth? Okay, so I want you to more put your struggles that you're currently facing. Like, for example, I'm having a lot of debt, or you feel like I can never get a job, or I only get temporary jobs, or how much ever I even get spent off. Like, what is it that you're looking for a solution for in your life? So maybe if you can put that, that will really help. Looking into, okay, what is it that we are looking to address by attending this program? So please do respond in the YouTube chat. What is it that you are looking to manifest through this program? What dimension of wealth are you struggling to expand in your life? What dimension of wealth are you looking for to expand? Are you struggling? Please go ahead and put a message in the chat. In the meanwhile, I'll just share what wealth consciousness means. Wealth consciousness means a clear decision to break out of the myths and the mental patterns that impoverish us and draw us again and again into the poverty cycle. That is wealth consciousness. So today, if you are looking to manifest wealth consciousness, you make a clear decision today that I want to break out of all the myths and the mental patterns that are stopping you from manifesting wealth, prosperity, and abundance in your life. Yes, and move on to the next slide.
So you manifest what you believe. So you don't manifest your desire, but you manifest what you believe, your cognition, what you cognize and perceive as reality.
Okay, so Amina is saying, I want to expand my business to flourish and bring multiple benefits from all directions. Beautiful. Hima Bindu is saying, I earn, but I cannot save any. Always unexpected events come up. And Anne-Marie Kazuma Virupaksha is saying, I was born poor and my inner space may still be stuck in the same thought patterns. Okay, so that's a very good point that you brought out, Virupaksha. So now we are going to look at where are we stuck in the dimension of wealth. What is our beliefs? We do not manifest what you want. You manifest what you believe. So you may want to manifest $1 billion, but your inner space may believe that you can never generate wealth, or your inner space may believe like, I'm so poor, I'm so useless, I can't do this, I can't generate wealth, I can only be a salary job, I cannot take up business, I don't have the confidence to pull off a good business. That is what you may believe in. But you want, oh, I want $1 million, I want $1 billion, I want to be like Bill Gates, I want to start a startup. You may have all these ideas, but inside you yourself will not be believing you. So let's now look at what is the gap between our beliefs and desires. Many of us say, I really desire wealth, but deep down you believe wealthy people are arrogant, bad people. They do a lot of bad things, wrong things. If you believe wealthy people are arrogant, bad, wrong, they do many wrong things, they exploit others. If you have that belief, how are you going to manifest wealth in your life? You will constantly be moving away from wealthy people. Inside you, will be saying, oh, I should never become like that, which means I should never become wealthy, because if I become wealthy, I may also end up becoming like that. You may have all these ideas going on inside you.
So what is the perception you have? So your perception is the material out of which your reality is made. So if you desire wealth, but you believe, you perceive, you cognize that wealthy people are bad, or wealth is too much responsibility, so naturally you will not manifest wealth in your life. So the gap between your desire and your perception, the cognition you have about the wealth, is called the mental patterns.
Now let us look at all the beliefs you carry about wealth. Next slide. The first belief that people have is wealthy people are arrogant, they are bad people. You carry a deep resistance of wealth, leading to you will not accumulate wealth. Even if you accumulate, you will carry some kind of a guilt in the dimension of wealth. How many of you have this belief? Wealthy people are arrogant. Please respond in the chat.
Yes. So as you respond in the chat, the truth is arrogance does not come by wealth. Can you move to the, yeah. So please stay in this slide. So arrogant people will be arrogant whether we have wealth or we don't have wealth. So arrogance means behaving as if you're more important than or know more than the other people. But we wrongly associate the wealth to arrogance. We create a pattern and we start hating wealth as well. So the same way we hate arrogance. So that is the truth.
Yes, so Anne-Marie Cass was saying, I do think that arrogant people, wealthy people are arrogant. So now decide to drop this cognition, because wealthy, arrogant people are arrogant no matter what. Even if they are poor, they will still be arrogant. We have Anastasia saying, we have just lost our home and we are currently trying to achieve a home and have food on our tables for our children during this pandemic. I'm so sorry, Anastasia, to hear that. But I'm glad that you are here in the right place at the right time, especially today during the Venkateshwara Bhava Samadhi Darshan. With Swamiji's blessings, you will immediately be able to manifest a home and be able to have enough food for you and for your whole family. Don't worry, you are in the right place. Saroj is saying, please help me focus on real happiness and how I can use my resources for the best outcome. Great. Boreal is saying, I am looking to build wealth, but I am being able to manifest more wealth so I can save as well as circulate to enrich others and myself. I enjoy the feeling of investing in myself and others. Great. Preeti is saying, the investment that I didn't go fruitful. Preeti, I want you to really look at the beliefs that you are carrying about wealth. We are now presenting some of the common beliefs. Look into yourself and say, okay, I wanted this investment to go well. That is your desire. But what was your belief? Deep inside you, what were you carrying inside you? Were you having fear? Were you having like hopelessness? Or were you feeling, what was it that you were feeling inside you? Please look into that. That can really help you come out of this. Okay. The next common belief that we have, just go to the one before, please. Common belief number 2. Go back, ma. Let's go back to common belief. The first belief we said is wealthy people are arrogant. Yes. The second common belief is poverty is good. Now, deep inside us, we label poverty as a quality. We feel reverence and respect for poverty. How are we then going to generate wealth? If inside we feel poverty is sacred, poverty is good, especially we may have seen spiritual people renounce wealth and go, so we may wrongly associate the renunciation and the sacredness of the renunciation to the fact that poverty is good. No. Renunciation is renunciation of all your patterns, incompletions, not renunciation of wealth itself, because wealth itself is a utility. Right? So, if you are carrying like a deep sacredness for poverty and you feel poverty is good, then that's what you will be attracting in your life. So, look into you and see what beliefs you are carrying about wealth. Next.
So the next common belief we carry about wealth is handling wealth is more responsibility. So we may feel uncomfortable. So whatever I want, I will not get it. Maybe you came to this conclusion by looking at some wealthy people who did not have any time for themselves. So based on that, you might have come to the conclusion like handling wealth is more responsibility and you will not be having any time for yourself. So that is the most common belief about wealth.
Now, the other inadequate beliefs we have is, making money a sin. Swamiji always says, create as much wealth as you can, celebrate and share it. Wealth consciousness is high creativity with high responsibility. Second, wealthy people work smart, not hard. Now, don't be too lazy to bend your body and mind to realize your dreams. Read the stories of any famous millionaire today and you will see that wealth does not come from a genie in a bottle. Everybody worked hard, strived hard. So if you're just trying to avoid the hard work part and just trying to work smart, that's not going to work out.
And we have the more inadequate beliefs on wealth. You have to be worthy of it. So wealth serves those who are wealthy in their very consciousness.
See, Bernadette Willow, you're saying that there is a religion in which people take a vow of poverty among Christians. Actually, even we as sannyasis, we do take the vow of poverty, but that vow of poverty does not mean you add a sacredness to. See, that vow of poverty is taken because you go beyond all your, when we say, at least in Hinduism, when we say renunciation, it is renunciation of all your patterns. Poverty means not holding on to anything in the outer world to determine your happiness. That is what is renunciation. That is what we take as a vow of poverty. I am complete unto myself. My wealth in the bank account is not going to determine my happiness. That is what is the state of renunciation means, the state of monkhood means. But when you are living in the outer world and your inability or you are not looking into your mental patterns and why you are not able to manifest wealth and adding that sacredness to poverty, that, poverty is good, just because you want to cover up and feel good about your inability to generate wealth, and that is wrong.
Yes. So how to repair the mental patterns? So your mental patterns goes on affecting you, but you always tell, I'm too busy to repair myself. So it is like sitting in a broken car and going on, be rotating the handle or pushing and pulling the gears. So do whatever you want. So you're not going to move 1 inch. And if somebody says, why don't you repair your broken car? You're not moving. No, 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 I'm too busy to repair. I can't get down now and repair because I'm hurriedly going to someplace. So that is the utter stupidity.
First, understand it is possible. You may be desiring to have wealth, but may not be believing, perceiving, cognizing it as your possibility. So, the first and foremost step that we need to do is we need to create an energy field of attracting wealth. We are now going to watch a video where Swamiji explains and expounds on how do we create an energy field around us to attract wealth and prosperity in our life. Let's take a look at this video.
The first step we need to do, looking the gap between your desire and your cognitions. How you started perceiving wealth, money. How you started perceiving. I can tell you a small story. First time, how I was introduced to money and started interacting with money. I still remember my 3rd birthday. My father has given me a Ganesha who actually ate food. If you have read my biography, you would have read the incident. If you are interested, you can go to YouTube where I have narrated the whole story. As a gift, and I was so curious and busy with that deity. And then in Indian village, we have a habit, all the family elders will give coins on the birthday as a gift to the kids. So I was sitting and playing with my Ganesha, and all the family elders came. I am supposed to bow down to them. It's a tradition. So I touch their feet and they will give money. A lot of money got collected. Must be some 70, 80 rupees. In those days, it's a big money. And for a kid, it's a too big money. And it was too much of coins and notes. So my father helped me to pack the whole thing in a hand key. So I looked at him and asked, what should I do with this? He said, you can buy whatever you want. I said, I don't need anything. I only wanted this Ganesha. You already gave it to me. I don't need anything. He said, then you can give it to anybody you want. So I just called all my cousins, brothers, everyone was playing. I grew up in a large joint family. 27 of us grew up together. So it's almost like a one school, small school. So all of them are playing. I called in my loud voice, "Hey, anybody wants come and take this money? I don't want it." So 4, 5 kids were running, and my elder brother ran fast and took the whole thing, whole hand key. My father told me to tell my elder brother to share everyone, to share with all. I said, I have decided I don't want. And I said, whoever wants, take it. So he took it. How can I interfere in this after that? It's up to him. I will not even interfere, giving any further instruction to how they should share or who should share and all that. I said, I don't want. That's my first relationship with money. I still see very clearly that's the same relationship. Still, I don't touch money. I don't handle. Never felt the need. Anyhow, I am not saying this should be your pattern or this should be your... I am just giving you an example of how I started relating with. So now dig out how you started relating with money. That was actually my completion with money. I touched first time money only to give dana. Still I am doing the same thing. Still I touch money only to give dana. How you cognized money, wealth, what all your perceptions and beliefs and cognitions about money. Let's dig out. Let's get them out first. The moment you remember money, does bring tremendous pain, suffering, impossibility, all that in you. What is the emotion or energy comes to your mind? He will cheat from you. So much goes on inside you about money. Your incompletions with money. Just spend few minutes and let's dig out all the incompletions, mental patterns we have, perceptions, beliefs and cognitions we have about money. Listen, the first step we need to do now, cleaning up, completing these mental thought patterns, the incompletion patterns related to wealth, and stopping them from recurring. Please understand, biggest problem is when you do not recognize something as a pattern, it continues to exist in you and recur. Please understand. Recurring, for example, today you remember, yes, I have a lot of incompletions and patterns. Incompletion means, let me define. Your past sitting in your present, not letting you live your future, is incompletion. It has no logic. Because you lost love of somebody, you decide never to love again. It has no logic. Tons of negative decisions, cognitions you make about life is incompletion. I'll give you one small example. 8-year-old kid is in the classroom. Teacher asks, who is the first Prime Minister of India? The kid jumps on the bench and shouts, Mahatma Gandhi. Naturally, the whole class laughs, because Mahatma Gandhi is not, neither is Mahatma nor is first Prime Minister. Okay, that you leave it. When the whole class laughs, she decides never to come in the front, jump up and be active. Even after 50 years, if she becomes a CEO of a company, in the team meeting, she will be telling her ideas to somebody else and somebody else will be presenting. Even if she is the head of the meeting, she will continue to suffer the decision she made at the age of 8. How many of you see this is happening even in your life, in some form? That is what I call incompletion. Understand, there is a very powerful science by Sadashiva in Agama. Sadashiva is the first Guru, Adi Guru. He explains in Agama, of course, the moment I utter this word, many will have many questions. What? Sadashiva? He was supposed to be God. Was he Guru? He was supposed to be energy. Was he teaching? Let me be very clear. He is the pure consciousness beyond time and space, but he also assumed form within the time and space. The formless came in form many times and taught the great spiritual truths to the world. We should not even use the word was. Is the right word. He gives a beautiful science of completing with this incompletion patterns, known, unknown. Understand, if you know the reason for certain pattern, it is called known pattern. If you don't know, it is unknown pattern. Sometimes you will have a heaviness, suffocation, but you don't even know why. That is unknown pattern. Sometimes you know why you are going through what you are going through. That is known pattern. Known or unknown, you can complete. You can be out of it. It is possible. It is possible. I'll explain the science of completion. Understand, this one technique can help you whether you want to get rid of your headache or your whole ignorance and get into enlightenment. Whether you want as simple as healing your headache or as complicated as enlightenment. Anything this one technique can give you. This one technique, it is a complete end-to-end alpha to omega. It's from Sadashiva directly. In the Agama, 94th verse, 22nd technique. The chapter is called Shivajnana Upanishad. And also called as Vijnana Bhairava. Chittatyanta kritirnasti mamantarbhavayeti vigalpanam abhavena vigalpair uchito bhavet. You don't have to remember. I am uttering every time so that I will remember. That's all. No, it is just to keep the purity of the teaching. I want all of you to know, whatever I am sharing with you is my personal enlightenment experience, which is in tune with the earlier master's experience. My apta pramana, my atma pramana in tune with the apta pramana means the earlier masters, the shastra pramana. Only that can become your sakshi pramana. Never learn from a person who does not have atma pramana, enlightenment. He will be only pandit, repeating. Same way, never learn from a person who claims yes, enlightenment, but does not keep his experience in tune with the Shastra Pramana and shares with you. It's always dangerous. Maybe it must have been good for him, but we don't know whether it is good for all of you. The Atma Pramana should always be acid washed with Tapta Pramana, Shastra Pramana. Only that should become, only that can become Sakshi Pramana, experiential reality for you. Never learn from anybody who has only knowledge, not experience. Same way, never learn from somebody who claims having only experience and does not connect, purify, make it in tune with the Shastra and presents it to you. There is always a danger. If you don't bother about the Shastra Pramana, you may be having kakka biryani. Be careful. Listen. keep the purity of the teachings. I keep the original Sanskrit verses. I'll give you the translation now. Consciously feel within the mind stuff of past memories of incompletion with its activities as mind, intellect and ego not existing in me. By contemplating this way in your inner space, disidentify from the past impressions and memories of completion. Put your active attention at the space of past happening. Relive these imagined impressions and memories of incompletion. Then the mind stop having fully ceased from its present characteristics of forming thought patterns and cognitions is complete. Thus you become complete and achieve the original space of complete completion. Listen. Now I will explain. I have read out the translation. I will explain what to do. Now you wrote many of the patterns, incompletions, thought currents you are having about money, ideas, cognitions you developed about money from the young age. Do only one thing. Just go back to that same age when the incidents happened in you, the cognition started building in you, the belief started building in you, the idea started building in you, the perception started building in you. Relive the same situation. I am not asking you just remember. Remembering means, for example, something happened at the age of 7 which is still hurting you about money. You asked 1 rupee from your uncle and he did not give, but he gave it to his son. It's still sitting and hurting. If now you are 47, this happened 7, you being 47-year-old person and remembering what happened at the age of 7 is remembering. Forget you are 47. Forget who you are now. You may be having millions. Just become that 7-year-old who asked and did not receive. For you, that 1 rupee must have been almost life. I have seen people, they develop even wheezing when they were not given as simple as a chocolate or an ice cream by their friend or family or brother. I have seen. Because for a child, it may be life. Just go back, forget who you are now. Become that person. When that incident happened, relive. Just see what has happened at that time. You will see many of the unknown, suppressed emotions will break. And I tell you, many diseases will be healed. I have seen people walking out of tumors, cancers, asthma, wheezing, just by completion. Because many of your diseases have their roots in some of the incompletions of the past. When you relive, many pain parts in you breaks. Pain bodies collapse. The pain patterns melt down, which completes many other issues which you don't even remember. I have seen when people do completion, to complete the wealth-related incompletions, suddenly they get into health, because the same incompletions which created wealth issues only were creating health issues. When they melt down, people become free even from both. Listen carefully. I'll repeat once more. Now you would have written so many patterns, incompletions, thought currents, ideas, cognitions. Take few minutes. Go back to each incident, each pain, each hurting. Relive. 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 Don't justify what happened. Don't try to console yourself. No consolation will work. No justification will work. Neither help others nor try to help yourself. Just relive. I've seen when somebody has tears, others try to console. No, relax. You are not more compassionate than me. Let me do that job. You don't interfere in my job. Let you just go through. Even you don't try to console yourself. That is not going to work. If something has to break inside, let it break. It's okay. When you relive, the powerlessness, incompletion loses power over you. I'll guide you step by step. And I commit with you, I'll lead you all to completion. And I know how to awaken, trigger the incompletions in you and break them. Help you to relive and relieve. I am supporting all of you. Have courage. Let's clean up. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
magnetic field. The first step is clean up the incompletions and patterns you carry about wealth and create a right space, a powerful magnetic energy center inside you. When you create powerful cognitions about wealth, you are creating a right powerful magnetic center within you to attract wealth, situations and people that support you to create wealth like magnetic energy center for manifesting wealth the way that you want. Now,
Let's now do. Yes, ma.
Now let us do the completion with wealth for next 5 minutes. Let me elaborate the steps. Dig out all the incompletions about money. Whatever incompletions you carry about money, dig all of them out. Keep writing whatever comes to your mind. It may be wealthy people are arrogant, or I don't deserve wealth in my life. I feel I have enough wealth. I don't want more. Wealth destroys relationships. Like this, you may have multiple incompletions, so many incompletions, so many limiting thought currents about wealth, about money. So first, dig out all those incompletions. Keep writing whatever comes to your mind. The moment you remember money, does it bring tremendous pain, suffering, impossibility, all that in you? What is the exact emotion or energy it invokes in you? You may feel it is so difficult to accumulate wealth. No matter how much ever I try, I don't deserve wealth. It may create so many other emotions and pain and suffering, memories about the impossibilities and pain in the relationships, etc. So write down all of that. The moment you think of money, whatever you feel and think, let us say money is difficult, money is impossible. Unless you cheat, you can't get money. Even if you cheat somebody, somebody will cheat from you. So much goes on inside you about money. Your incompletions with money. So depend them all of that. Just let us spend a few minutes and dig out all the incompletions, beliefs, mental patterns we have, perceptions, cognitions we have about money. So let's take next 5 minutes to pen down all the incompletions, beliefs, mental patterns we have, perceptions, cognitions that we have about money. is money is difficult, money is impossible, money is, unless you cheat, you can't get money. Even if you cheat somebody, that somebody will cheat money from you. So much goes inside about money, your incompletions with money. Just let us spend time for a few minutes and dig down all the incompletions, all the beliefs, mental patterns we have, perceptions, everything that we have about money. I request the NTV operator to please move to the previous slide. Yes. Each belief or cognition actually starts from a particular incident. Let us say if you have the belief that money destroys relationship, it is associated from one particular incident. Maybe in your childhood, you would have seen your parents fighting over money. From there, you would have developed a cognition that money destroys relationship. Like this, every cognition, every belief that you develop about wealth, it actually starts from a particular incident. It doesn't happen on its own. You would have seen or you would have faced something in your life that makes you to believe certain cognition about wealth. So now, let us identify all the incidents when the wrong or the incomplete beliefs about wealth started happening inside you. Next identify these incidents from where you developed these cognitions about wealth. Let us complete these incompletions. Complete those incompletions by going back to the same age when that incident happened. Now, let us take the same example. Let's say, as a 9-year-old kid, you saw your parents fighting over some issue about money. As a child, you are witnessing that event. You're seeing your parents, who you love dearly, they are fighting, and you understand that they are fighting on wealth, and you decide wealth destroys relationships. So now you will go back to that incident. You will go back and relive that incident as a 9-year-old child and relieve all the emotions, all the limited cognitions that you have about wealth by relieving. Relive and relieve yourself from those limited cognitions. Next slide. The second step is to consciously. Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, so sorry, ma'am. So the second step is to consciously decide what you want to manifest in the next 3 months is in the wealth dimension. So there is a second step. So you have to consciously decide what you want to manifest in the next 3 months in terms of wealth and abundance, and declare within yourself and manifest it.
So write clearly what is your intention. What is it you want to manifest in next 3 months? Let us say you want to manifest a business. You want to manifest wealth to become a Sarvanyapita Yajaman. Whatever may be your intention to be able to manifest in next 3 months, write them down, pen them down clearly. Whatever you think as wealth, you may think more than money, currency, a person as wealth for your life. Many times we feel, okay, this relationship, she is too important in my life. I feel that she is wealth in my life, right? So, however you feel that wealth is not just the currency that we understand. Wealth may be including a person or situations or belongings, whatever you consider as wealth in your life, whatever that is, what you want to manifest in the next 3 months, pen them down. So, whatever you think as wealth, you may think more than money as a currency, a person as a wealth for your life, or situations as wealth for your life, or for some being active. If you're so active, you feel that you're wealthy. Some people even feel extraordinary powers as your wealth in your life. Whatever may be your wealth dimension, whatever you consider as wealth, whether it is currency or relationships or extraordinary powers or any situations in your life, pen them down. What is that you want to manifest in next 3 months? Whatever you consider as wealth you want to manifest, attract in next 3 months, please pen them down. Please project the next slide.
Yes. So next segment is on the grace of the Guru, the Master's grace. Yes, we'll move on to the next slide. So with deep devotion and oneness with the Guru, you can complete all the binding cognitions on wealth and manifest life with prosperity and abundance. So the Guru Gita verse 26, it says, Gukaras Svandakarascha Rukarasteja Uchyate Ajnanagrashakam Brahma Gurureva na Samshayaha. So the syllable Gu is darkness. The syllable Ru is said to be light. There is no doubt that the Guru is indeed the supreme knowledge that swallows the darkness of ignorance. So we'll go to the next verse. So the next verse from the Guru Gita, verse 18, it says, Guru Murtim Smaren Nityam Guru Nama Sada Japet Guru Rajñam Prakurvita Guru Ranyanna Bhavayet. Always remember the Guru's form and constantly repeat the divine name given by the Guru. So always follow the Guru's commands. Sorry, can you go to the previous slide? Always follow the Guru's commands and think of nothing other than the Guru. So beautifully it says, remembering the form of the Guru, repeating the name of the Guru, and always following his teachings. That is the best way to connect to him. The next verse is from the verse 11. Sarva Papa Vishuddhatma Shri Guropada Sevanat Dehi Brahma Bhaved Yasmat Dvakarpartam Vadhamite. So out of compassion for you, I shall tell you how the embodied soul becomes Brahman, having been purified of all sins by serving the feet of the Guru. Yes. So who is a Guru? So Guru is not a Vyakti, a person as you imagine. He is a Tattva, a principle. So he is simply a physical representation of the divine. So in Vedic tradition, the spiritual teacher, the Guru, is said to be more important than God. So God is always and everywhere, but it is the Guru who opens the disciples' eyes to the existence of God. So Guru is the doorway to one's own experience of the divine. Yes, we'll move to the next slide. So what is the difference between the God and the Guru? So Guru exists as the embodiment, the manifest form of God, Paramashiva, and God, Paramashiva, is the unmanifest form of Guru. So God is the state of Guru and Guru is the statement of God. So Gurus are the manifest of Paramashiva and Paramashiva is the unmanifest existence of Guru. So let us now understand what is the Guru Bhakti Bhakti. So Guru Bhakti is intense, pure existential energy which can liberate you from all the known, unknown and unnecessary delusions. So next is the beautiful segment of Venkateshwara readings. Next slide. Please move to the next slide. Yes. So with the blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, a group of disciples have been initiated to have the Sarupya of Venkateshwara, embodying the grace and form of Venkateshwara. So any question or prayer is taken to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, and Bhagavan Venkateshwara responds through the initiated disciple. So today, all of us have this wonderful opportunity to connect to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So you can ask your questions and your prayers to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So you can actually click onto this link, tinyurl.com/deity readings, to ask your questions and prayers to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. And today, one of the initiated disciples of Bhagavan, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, will be actually doing the Venkateshwara readings by connecting to the Darshan Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So please let us take a few minutes to ask your questions and your prayers in this link, tinyurl.com/deity readings. So we're giving you next few minutes to ask your questions. So the form is actually projected on the screen. You can go to the link and you can actually click on to all the legal agreements and can sign up and post your questions and prayers to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So I request the NTV operator to kindly project the link. Yes. So I request all the viewers across the globe to ask your questions and prayers to Bhagavan Venkateshwara in this link, tinyurl.com/deity readings. Take a few minutes. We'll be starting the Venkateshwara deity readings very shortly now. So you can ask any prayers. So for you manifest wealth, abundance, health, auspiciousness. As we all saw, Bhagavan Venkateshwara as an embodiment of auspiciousness, wealth, abundance, Lakshmitva. So you can ask your questions and prayers. Take a few minutes. minutes. So we'll be starting the Venkateshwara deity readings next few minutes. So you can post your questions and prayers in the given link, tinyurl.com/deity reading. So before we enter the readings, let's have the Darshan of Swamiji and Venkateshwara. Let's watch this small video clip. Yes, I request the NTV operator to play the video.
Paramashivoham.
Yes. So we had a beautiful darshan of Bhava Venkateshwara. So all of us, I request the NTV operator to again project the link. So yes, please go to the previous slide and please project the link to ask the prayers and questions to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. Sorry, can you move to the yes? So we project this link again for you all to post your questions and prayers to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. tinyurl.com/deity readings. Take a few minutes to post your questions and prayers. So our initiated disciple will be now connecting to Bhagavan Venkateshwara and doing the deity readings.
super determinism. It is neither fate nor destiny. Not free will, not destiny. You have a choice. You can determine your life right now. And that option is given to you today using the Venkateshwara Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Super determinism. You make a conscious thought how you want your life to be, and you take action towards it. When you drop all your possessions as nobody, when you just surrender it at the feet of Venkateshwara, all your karmas, karmic baggages, everything gets dropped when you make these offerings. People typically offer gold jewelry of gold or diamond. They offer like their chains or necklaces or their Mangal Sutras or rings. Whatever it is, they just do the dopey of all of that. They just literally, Venkateshwara snatches away all your karmas that stand between the manifestation and you. So if you are somebody who are looking for a job, or if you are somebody who's looking for, okay, I want to get rid of all my debts, I have so much of loans, I have so much financial problems, really take the step today. Take the step and offer the dopri. Give away all your karmas by making the dopri offering. Give away all your karmas at the feet of Venkateshwara and experience a breakthrough in the dimension of wealth.
Many of you in the YouTube chat and Facebook chat continuously messaging that, yes, I need a wealth breakthrough today. Yes, you are given this opportunity. You are going to experience the wealth breakthrough today just by the darshan of Swamiji as Bhagavan Venkateshwara. You take the step. Whatever you are holding today, whether it is 100 grams gold or 1 kg gold or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. The value doesn't matter. Whatever you are holding as insecurity, or whatever you are thinking that it is a security for you in your life, just offer that security, right, at the feet of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. You will see whatever you're offering as security, it is not a security. It is your karma, because that is the limited thought current which is making you to work within the cage, right? So you may be having multiple opportunities in your life, but what is stopping you from accessing those opportunities in life? It is your fear. You are afraid whether what if it doesn't go wrong? What if it goes wrong? What if it doesn't go as you wish? So you are always in the cage. You are operating from the cage because you are bound by fear, right? So all the security, the so-called security in life, whatever you are having as security, it is not a security. Rather, it is a binding thought current. It is a karma that you are holding. Today, when you offer that karma at the feet of Bhagavan Venkateshwara, you will see how you are opening up. You are opening your being to multiple opportunities. You will be able to see, you will be able to receive so much from your life because you are not bound by the limiting thought current anymore. So all of the folks who is commenting in YouTube continuously about I want to become an SJP, I want to manifest abundance. Please, Swamiji, please bless me with abundance and wealth. Yes, you have this opportunity today. Whatever you're having as the security or whatever you're holding as karma, today offer it at the feet of Bhagavan Venkateshwara as a Niluvutobudi offering. See, one more thing I want to now is the COVID situation, like pandemic situation, especially Southeast Asia is most hit in the whole of the world. We are seeing how many people have lost their loved ones. What is actually coming with them? Right? They may be rich, they may be having so much of wealth. It doesn't matter, but it is at the end of the day, it is, are you having a liberated lifestyle? Are you having a life with abundance of health and wealth? Today, just as a prayer, whatever you're holding, whatever you're having as wealth, offer it at the feet of Bhagavan Venkateshwara as a prayer and manifest health and wealth in your life.
Now, how do we make these Niluvutobudi offerings? Is what we are going to be sharing with you. Yes, I request the interview operator to please project the slides. The procedure for making the Niluvutobudi offerings. interview operator can project me. First, we will be giving you an opportunity. See, whatever jewelry that you want to offer today to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, it can be a gold jewelry, it can be a diamond ring, it can be a necklace, it can be a chain, it can be a Mangal Sutra, or it can be some, even gold coins, or you have gold bars. Whatever it is, you can offer it. So you can have all of that on you or in front of you. Let's say, for example, it's a gold coin. You can't put it on you, so you can keep it near you. And you will have all of these that you want to offer during the Nelu Dopudi today and receive the grace and blessings of Venkateshwara. Now, you will spread out the clean cloth in front of Swamiji's Kampoti, and you will, from the space of abundance, after the darshan is over, you will remove all the jewels. See, first step, just stop the screen share for a moment, please. Just project me. I'll explain the procedure. First, select whatever you want to offer. And when you are making the offering, I request interview operator to only project me, please. I'll explain and then we can project the slides. Now, whatever you want to offer, select all of that. It can be a ring, it can be a chain. Neatly arrange it in a cloth in front of you. Please take a few moments to do that. We will guide you step by step. Whatever you want to offer, it can be a jewelry, it can be, some people have even offered necklaces, some people have offered some pearls, some people have offered gold coins, gold bars, silver bars, whatever you have. Some people have a gold watch, whatever it is. Just go ahead and decide that these are the things that I want to offer. I really want to have a breakthrough in my wealth dimension today. The breakthrough in the wealth dimension happens when whatever you keep as your survival, where you feel, okay, now this is my security. Drop that security at the feet of the Supreme Pontiff as Venkateshwara and have only your Guru and Venkatesh and the Supreme Pontiff as your only security in life. When you drop all of that and just say, I know it's only the blessings of Swamiji, I'm going to manifest. He is the ultimate security that I have. Then you manifest wealth, abundance, and prosperity. Like, you'll be able to receive it much more. So I request each and every one of you, do not miss this opportunity. And participate in the the offerings. Okay. So now what you do is select the offerings that you want to make. Whatever you want to make it as an offering. Let's say it can be a chain, it can be a ring, it can be a necklace. Place it neatly in front of Swamiji's Atma Murti. Okay, you will now take a picture and you will fill the form that is projected on the screen, which is tinyurl.com/Venkateshwara-offerings. I request NGV operator to also put it on the screen, please. tinyurl.com/Venkateshwara-offerings. You will fill the form saying these are the items that I want to offer. You will actually do the offerings at the end of the program. Just project the slide down. You will go to the form a bit later. Just project the slides.
So all of those people, especially whoever was commenting in YouTube and Facebook Live, that yes, I want to manifest wealth for SJP, I want to manifest wealth for my kids. So many people have commented and requested blessings. Just go ahead and do this, right? When you do this and experience this Niluvadopadi offering, after you offer whatever valuable, whatever security you're thinking in your life, it is the real security in life is Swamiji. The real security in your life is Guru, and real security in your life is we are all so blessed beings because our Guru Swamiji is the Nijavatara who has happened just for us, exclusively has happened for us. Whatever you want, he is going to help you to manifest anything you want in your life. So after the karma meaning all the limited thought currents, whatever is holding you back in your life, whatever is caging you, whatever is not allowing you to expand and make you experience the Paramashivoham in your life, just offer that at the feet of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So I request all the participants, all the viewers to go ahead and offer at the feet of Bhagavan Venkateshwara by signing up into the link tinyurl.com/Venkateshwara-offerings.
Yes, we are going to give you a few minutes to go ahead and choose the items that you would like to offer today, and go ahead and fill the form. The tinyurl.com/Venkateshwara-offerings. You can, for the purpose of Nilu, you can offer chains, necklace, bracelets, gold, gold coins, rings, whatever you have, you can offer that. So tinyurl.com/Venkateshwara-offerings. The link is projected on the screen. Go ahead and fill the form now. Decide what you want to offer and go ahead and fill the form now. We will give you a few minutes to fill the form. and really you can experience a karmic breakthrough. Now, as you are doing the process, I'll continue to explain the significance and the context behind it. See, always we have, okay, this wealth will be my security, or this bank balance will be my security, or this properties will be my security. Oh, I can use that to live my life. I can use that to protect myself when the time comes. But really, when the time comes, it is only the Guru who is going to protect you. I can tell from my own experience, my pre-monastic father, who was affected with COVID, just 2 days back, he passed away, and Swamiji was there at the time of his death, and Swamiji liberated him. Nothing else was there at the time. The gold jewelries or the bank balance or the properties was not standing by him at that time. At that time, only the Guru, Swamiji, was there, and Swamiji liberated him. So please understand that whatever you think as, oh, I will use it tomorrow, that tomorrow will never come. And when that tomorrow actually comes, those jewelries and those properties will be useless. So have the Guru as the ultimate security in your life, because he is the only one who is going to be there with you constantly. So always have the Guru as the ultimate security in your life. Drop everything else at the feet of the lotus feet of the Guru, and have the Guru as the ultimate security in life. And take that strong decision by saying, Swamiji, you are my only security in life. Let me drop and offer whatever I am holding on to as security. I am dropping it at your feet. Let you be the only person I depend on. Let you be the only security in my life. That, when you take that ferocious stance with yourself, when you make that decision, so much of abundance happens inside you. You become an auspicious happening. Okay, so we are going to give time for you to go ahead and fill the form that's projected on the screen. Whatever you would like to offer today to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, go ahead and make the Nalutopudi offerings now. Make a decision saying, okay, these are the offerings that I want to make, and go ahead and fill the form. tinyurl.com/Venkateshwara-offerings, and you can come back and respond in the chat. If you have decided to make the Nilutopudi offerings, you can say yes in the chat today. We will give you a few minutes to go ahead and finish the Nilutopudi offerings.
Also, wanted to add one more thing. Many we have heard from Swamiji the story of Kannappa, right? Kannappa Nayanar, being the hunter, he decided to give the second eye, right? So when the Shivalinga was when he witnessed the Shivalinga crying with the blood tears, he is offering his first eye is not the real Tyaga, but when Kannappa decided to offer both his eyes, that is when he is attaining the ultimate state of Paramashivoham. That is when Paramashiva is facing him. That is when Paramashiva is appearing in front of him and blessing him. Right? So today, how many of you want to become that Kannappa who's offering the second eye? So when he offered the second eye, he was not left blind by Paramashiva. Paramashiva gave him back both the eyes and also the liberation that he always wanted. So whoever is offering the so-called security, whatever they consider as security in their life today, they are not just going to lose. They're not only going to earn the abundance, they will get the ultimate state of Paramashiva also. So, today is an opportunity for all of us to declare ourselves as a Kannappa who's offering our second eye.
Yes, and there is a question in YouTube chat. Vatsal Kapuria is asking, what if I want to offer cash and not gold? Vatsalji, definitely you can offer the cash as well. We have the e-hundi offerings available. I request the causing team on the chat, the moderators, to please project the link for the link for e-hundi offering in the chat, so Vatsalji can go ahead and make the contribution as well. Thank you so much, Vatsalji, for taking this step to manifest the wealth consciousness in you. Really, we request every one of you to experience and taste Nilavu Topudi. And Nilavu Topudi is that where you drop all your karmas, your blockages, your mental patterns at the feet of Bhagavan Venkateshwara, and request his blessings to manifest wealth and abundance. He brings so much of wealth. Whenever Venkateshwara lands on the planet Earth, so much of abundance and prosperity happens. Just experience that when you give, you open yourself up to receive more. So Vatsalji, the link is posted at tiny.cc /. Sarvatma, you can please post the link to make the offering. You posted the link for the registration. Please put the link for the offering as well. The offering, you can paste the link in the chat. I request the causing team and the moderators to paste the link in the chat. Yes, you can actually see on the chat, on the screen, we have pasted two links. The first is a link where if you want to make any offering, like a gold or silver jewelry or any offerings that you want to make, please go ahead and fill the tiny.url /Venkateshwara-offerings form. And if it is any form of cash offering, you can use the link that's projected on the screen. Go ahead and enter what is it that you would like to offer as Nelu Dopudi? Go ahead and fill the form. And if you have any questions about the Nelu Dopudi offerings, you can go ahead and you can ask any question that you have. The link is tinyurl.com/Venkateshwara offerings. You can offer anything. Just literally offer head to toe, whatever you can, just offer it to Venkateshwara and experience that breakthrough. This Nelu Dopudi offering is only on the day of Venkateshwara Bhava Samadhi Darshan, especially given for us to manifest wealth, abundance, and prosperity. Yes. We'll move on to the next, the other offerings as well. Now, this is the yes, just go back to the slides, please. Go ahead and project the slides. Yes. And next slide. So the next we are now going to share with you the different offerings that you have, where you can offer some jewelry to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So the Sankalpa offering is a multi-currency, just $1. You can make an offering to receive the grace and blessings of Venkateshwara. So Sankalpa offering is basically like you pray to Venkateshwara saying, I really want your blessings, and I'm making that conscious choice, that intention to receive your blessings. Because the deity is always ready to shower, we should be ready to receive. So by offering the Sankalpa, you are making that conscious resolution to receive the grace and blessings of the deity. Next slide. Next slide.
So the next offering is this Swarna Ashtotra Kasa, which is a pure gold coin with one of the 108 sacred names of Srivari, which is available at 3 denominations: $75, $151, and $251. For you to manifest all these Ananta Kalyana, Good Kailasa of Venkateshwara.
So the Ashtottara Kasu, it comes in three denominations, like small, medium, and large size, and it helps you to manifest the various divine qualities of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So the different cost denominations and the sizes: $75, $151, and $251. So if you do not have any gold to offer, like Vatsaji was asking on the chat, you can offer a gold coin, right? So you can just pay and you can offer a gold coin. Arisha Aswani is asking for a Zoom link. Arisha Aswani, you can go to events.kailasa.org and go through the Venkateshwara event registration. It will automatically redirect you to the Zoom link. Yes. Events.kailasa.org. Next slide. The next offering, please. The next offering. Yes, we are done with the Ashtottara Kasu. We can put yes. The next offering that we have is that of the Tulasi Patram, which is offering of the golden Tulasi leaves to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. The Supreme Lord is costlessly merciful upon his devotees, so that even the poorest of the men can offer him a little water and a flower in devotion, and thus please him. It is due to his affectionate dealings with his devotees. Offer Tulasi, you can just offer a golden Tulasi Patra. So all you have to do is go to BSD Sevas -1 May, and you have 3 different sizes in which you can offer the golden Tulasi leaf. Just offer golden Tulasi leaf. See, every day Tulasi leaf. So just offer one golden Tulasi leaf. So eternally it is offered to Bhagavan Venkateshwara on your behalf. Only $600, the smallest size.
Next offering is the Swarna Padma Pushpam, which is available at 3 denominations donations of different sizes. $600, $1,200, and $1,800. So if one offers to me with devotionally a flower of fruit or even water, I delight to partake of that article offered with love by my devotee in pure consciousness. So this is from the Purana. So you have an opportunity to offer this golden flower that eternally lasts in oneness with Venkateshwara.
The next offering that we have is that of the Metti, the golden toe ring, and the golden toe ring for Bhagavan Venkateshwara is only $750. Always you offer anything to the feet, to the toe, is out of extreme gratitude. Just look at the feet and you say, God, what have I done to receive your grace and showering of your blessings? Let me offer my gratitude to you. So by offering the golden toe rings, Swarna Metti, so only $750. The offering of the Abharanas to Vishnu, the anklets, the Swarna Metti, the toe ring, bracelet on his arm, offering of the toe ring to receive his blessings for longevity and prosperous life, especially now with so much of COVID pandemic going, infection going around everywhere. Protect yourself, and you can offer this for longevity and prosperous life.
The next offering is the Pratyaksha Pada Puja, which is available at $1,008. I worship the Guru's 2 feet, which are within the reach of this speech, thought, and contemplation, and which have different lusters, white and red, representing the Shiva and Shakti. So here is an opportunity for you to offer gratitude, express your gratitude, and establish your feeling connection at the feet of the Guru. by offering the Pratyaksha Pada Puja, which is at $1,008.
The next offering that we have is that of the Vastra Seva, the offering of the sacred cloth. Bhagavan Venkateshwara offering of the clothing, and the seva is offered for better physical and mental well-being and healing from any illnesses. You can choose and offer the Vastra Seva.
The next offering is the Achamana Patram, the vessel for washing the mouth of Bhagavan Venkateshwara, which is available at $5,008 US.
Next slide.
Offering of the Achamana Patra will help you to receive the blessings with health, balancing the fluid in your life, auspiciousness, and the grace of Bhagavan Venkateshwara.
offering that we have is that of Guru Dakshina. Guru Dakshina is a sacred offering done to a Guru who has offered his entire life to us. So Guru Dakshina is really not an offering to him. It's an offering that we do to ourselves. Because anything you give to the Guru showers it multifold back to us. When you are devoted and in oneness, the Guru gives the mantra. Therefore, one should offer wealth and even his very life to him with devotion. It is in the Kulanava Tantra, the 12th chapter, the 18th verse. Always a Vedic tradition, and Paramashivoham also says in the scriptures that never go to a Guru empty-handed. Always offer whatever you can at the lotus feet of the Guru. Always offer something, make some offering, and always go to a Guru with some form of an offering from the side of the disciple. That's the offering of Guru Dakshina. So you can offer the Guru Dakshina by going to the link that's projected on the screen.
Next offering is the general donation. You can donate anything at your capacity and your wish to receive the blessings of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. It's available at time.cc/bsd-sevas-me.
So here you can see the various offerings that we have that you can make to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. The Sankalpa chanting, the
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyanandaya Namaha Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha Om Nithyanandam Paramashivoham Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandva त्वमस्याधिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षीभूतम् भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि.
Please go to the previous slide. I surrender to that Sadguru who is the eternal bliss, the bestower of supreme happiness, the one who is the embodiment of wisdom, who is beyond duality, who is omnipresent, to whom the supreme goal is giving the enlightenment experience, who is eternal, pure and unshakable, who is the silent spectator of all thought processes, who is beyond emotions, who is without the three qualities called Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. Now, you make a conscious resolution in the presence of the avatar. The power of the Sankalpa itself will deliver the experience and manifest your reality.
Om Namo Parvata Samasta Dvara Bhagavati Nithyananda Paramashivam Prityartham.
I am taking this conscious resolution today for destroying all my karmas and sins, and in order to please Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Asya Devadevasya Mahadevasya Akhilanda-koti Brahmanayakasya
Who is the God of all gods? Who is the greatest of gods? The Lord of the universes and multiverses. Who is the Lord of the cosmos?
Jagat Srishti Sthiti Samhara Bhava Anugrahakya Panchakritya Parayanasya.
The one who does the cosmic actions of creation, sustenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion and liberation.
Adhimadhyantarhitasya Aprameya Paraparamasya Tattvartha-gocharasya.
is the beginning, middle, and end, the one who is measurable.
प्रणवात्मकस्य ऋषभारूढस्य महादेवस्य
The one who is the essence of the akara, ukara, makara, and the omkara, the one who is the rider of the bull vehicle, Rishabha, the one who is Mahadeva himself.
कामिका महातन्त्राख्य शैवागमस्वरूपस्य सकलनिगमागमस्वरूपस्य शुद्धाद्वैतशैवस्वरूपस्य नित्यानन्दस्वरूपस्य शुद्ध सच्चिदानन्द विग्रहस्य रूपातीतस्य सकल निष्कलस्वरूपस्य नित्य निरञ्जन निरामय निर्विकार विशेषणस्य नित्यानन्देश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवस्य नित्यानन्देश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिव अवतार भूतस्य सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपस्य भगवतः श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिवस्य च प्रीत्यर्थं शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते अद्य ब्रह्मणः द्वितीय परार्धे श्री श्वेतवराह कल्पे वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे युगे प्रथमे पादे जम्मूद्वीपे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके मध्ये शुभनामसंवत्सरे शुभायने शुभऋतौ शुभमासे शुभपक्षे शुभकृतौ शुभवासरे युक्तायां शुभनक्षत्रे शुभयोग शुभकरण एवं गुणविशेष
During half of the lifetime of Lord Brahma, during the Kalpa, Shvetavaraha, during the regime of Manu, during the first quarter of the Yuga called Nitya Yuga, in the island called Jambu, in the continent called Bharatavarsha, in the subcontinent called Bharatakanda, in the southern side of Mount Meru, in the Shakaya, during this auspicious year, which is one of the set of 60 years, which is a practice of which Prabhupada is the first year in the auspicious ayana, in the auspicious season, in the auspicious month, in the auspicious paksha, the phase of the moon, in the auspicious Siddhi, the number of the days from the new moon or the full moon on the auspicious day during the auspicious nakshatra Vedic star on the auspicious yoga auspicious karana during such an auspicious moment.
नगरे स्मृतस्मृतानां मुक्तिदायके महाक्षेत्रे. Now we request all the participants, whether you are offering for yourself or for someone else. If you're offering for a meal, kindly chant the meal names now. Namadhyeyasya. Now, all the participants, you are chanting for yourself or for someone else. Kindly chant the female names now. मित्रवर्गाणां सोदरवर्गाणां समेषाम्
For all those who are participants, hosts, and me with their families, relatives, inheritors, friends, brothers, and everyone.
सर्वमङ्गलवाप्यर्थम् लक्ष्मी प्राप्त्यर्थम्
Let there always be all types of auspiciousness, always let there be unbroken and steady flow of abundance, prosperity, and wealth.
कुटुम्बे सर्वेषां सर्वाभीष्टसिद्ध्यर्थं चिन्तितमनोरथवाप्यर्थम्
Always next slide. Let the family always have all kinds of auspiciousness, and anything which is desired be fulfilled.
समेषां शिरादिपादपर्यन्तम् विद्यमानानां समेषु अङ्गेषु जनिष्यमान सकलविधनानाविधरोगाणां विपोहार्थं तद्वारा रोगदृढगात्रवपुः सिद्ध्यर्थम्
Let all chronic diseases be healed. Let all kinds of diseases and disorders in the body, starting from head to which has occurred or which is yet to occur in the various parts of the body, be healed. Let the strong, busy, healthy, handsome, and graceful body be obtained.
मंत्र तंत्र यंत्र विषचूर्णाभिचार मारण उच्चाटन विद्वेषण वशीकरणादि मांत्रिक प्रयोगेभ्यः रक्षण प्राप्त्यर्थं तद्वारा समेषां सर्वाभीष्टसिद्ध्यर्थम्
Let protection be obtained from all the evil effects of the acts performed by people either in the past or yet to be performed in the future through the use of mantras and yantras, poisonous pills, employing spells for malevolent purposes like making a person immobile, killing a person through vomiting and diarrhea, upsetting and ruining their health, poisoning, hypnotizing, etc.
मृत्युदोषनिवृत्त्यर्थं कालमृत्यु अकालमृत्यु दुर्मृत्युनिवृत्त्यर्थम्
At all the dosha ill effects related to it, like this time, death and natural death, fatal death be removed.
अंतर्दृष्टि बहिर्दृष्टि क्रूर दृष्टि व्यापार दृष्टि अनुकूल दृष्टि प्रतिकूल दृष्टि इत्यादि सकलविध दृष्ट दोष निवृत्त्यर्थम्
Let all the effects of the evil eyes from known and unknown sources, effects of cruelty, evil eyes of business enemies, effects of evil eyes of people who may project as if they are our well-wishers, the effects of the evil eyes of people who are against our well-being be removed.
समेषाम् अन्तःशत्रु बहिःशत्रु क्रूरशत्रु व्यापारशत्रु अनुकूलशत्रु प्रतिकूलशत्रु इत्यादि सकलविध शत्रुबाधा निवृत्त्यर्थम् समेषाम् मातृशापादि सकलविध शापानां व्यपोहनार्थम् Let the effects of all curses right from mother be removed. Anadi avidya vasanaya अस्मिन् महति संसारचक्रे विचित्राभिः कर्मगतिभिः विचित्रासु योनिषु पुनः पुनः अनेकधा जनित्वा
Sometime immemorial due to ignorance, we get caught in the cycle of birth and death due to the effects of our action. We take birth again and again in various bodies, which is quite strange.
केनापि पुण्यकर्मविशेषेण भगवतः नित्यानन्द परमशिवस्य अपरिमितया कृपया इदानीन्तन मनुष्य
Yet, due to some good action with the extreme and the immeasurable compassion and the grace of Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, we have been blessed with the human body. जन्मनि पूर्वजन्मनि जन्म जन्मान्तरेषु सर्वैः कृतानां शिवनिन्दा देवी निन्दा गुरु निन्दा दोषव्यपोहार्थं शिवापराध गुर्वपराध दोषव्यपोहार्थं Any kind of abuse we may have done to Paramashivoham and Guru in the present birth, past birth, or in any of the births be removed. Any kind of crimes or offenses committed against Paramashiva, Parashakti and Guru be removed.
Vairagya Panamahatpatakadi Samasta Papa Vitiriktartham.
Let the five sins like killing a Brahman, drinking prohibited alcohol, stealing gold, having illicit relationship with Guru's wife, one other elder sister, and other such motherly figures, and associating with those people who have committed one or the other above mentioned sins be removed. As an old age person,
Jagrat Sapna Sushupti Avasthasu.
let all the karmic effects of the action done in the wakeful dream or deep sleep
Sambhavitanam.
let all the sins done through the karma, the five organs, the five organs which perform actions like speech, hands, feet, excretion, reproductive organs, and the jnana indriyas, five organs which receive information like ears, eyes, nose, tongue, and skin.
Kritanam Prakashakritanam Matipatakanam Upatakaranam Sankalikaranam Malinikaranam Apatrikaranam Jati Bhramshakaranam Prakirinitanam Evam Navana Navavidhanam Bahuvidhanam Sarvesham Pavanam Sadhyah.
Let all the sins which were done openly or secretly, the greatest of the great sins, the minor of the minor sins, multiple sins like raping a woman, unjustifiable sins of destroying the caste system, narrow-minded sins, such 9 sins and 9 types of sins, and more sins and more types of sins be removed instantly and immediately.
अपनोदनद्वारा समस्तमङ्गलप्राप्त्यर्थं शिवभक्ति देवी भक्ति गुरुभक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिवत्व परमशिवस्थिति परमशिवसिद्ध्यर्थं
Through the removal of sins, let us be showered with all the auspiciousness, and let Paramashiva Bhakti, Devi Bhakti, and Guru Bhakti be obtained. Let the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, and powers of Paramashiva be obtained.
कुटुम्बे सर्वदा सन्मङ्गलप्राप्त्यर्थम् अन्योन्यप्रेमाभिवृद्ध्यर्थं पूर्णत्वसिद्ध्यर्थं सर्वापनिवृत्त्यर्थम्.
Let the whole family always be showered with all the auspiciousness. Let mutual love bloom among all the people. Let completion happen. Let all the mishap be removed.
चित्रारोग्यवाप्त्यर्थम् आयुर्भिवृद्ध्यर्थम्.
Next slide. Let healthy body be obtained instantly and immediately. Let longevity be bestowed.
व्यापारे उद्योगे च सर्वजनवशीकरणार्थं तद्वारा उन्नतोन्नतस्थानप्राप्त्यर्थम्.
Let your charisma impress everyone in the business and job, and through that, let you attain the best of the best position.
बहुधनसौख्यप्राप्त्यर्थं गृहकनकपशुपुत्र पौत्र धनधान्य सौख्यप्राप्त्यर्थम्.
Let extreme liberty and happy life happen. Let the various wealth be showered in the form of house, gold, cattle, children, grandchildren, money and cranes, and all the comforts related to worldly life.
आदित्यादीनां ग्रहाणां पीडानिवारणार्थम् आदित्यादीनां ग्रहाणां मानुकुल्यतासिद्ध्यर्थम्.
Let all the malefic effects of the 9 planets be removed, and let the auspiciousness be bestowed by the grace of all the 9 planets.
भूयन्तरिक्षे विद्यमान preta pishacha rakshasa brahma rakshasa vetala kushmanda
that all the evil effects that cause calamities on the planet, the evil effects from various demonic beings, like dead people, Pishacha, demon, Rakshasa, Brahma Rakshasa, Vetala goes the class of demons, dark level shark, mean the kind of female demon be removed.
Manovyakulata nivaranartham
Let the mental confusion and worry be removed.
Mani karishyamane karmani adidaivika adibhautika adhyatmika vigna nivaranartham.
Let all the obstacles be removed. With regards to the actions done or going to be done related to world, God, world and spirituality.
Dhanalakshmi, Dhanyalakshmi, Santanalakshmi, Saubhagyalakshmi, Vidyalakshmi, Shauryalakshmi, Veeralakshmi, Vijayalakshmi, Ashtalakshmi, Paripurna Kripa Kataksyatam.
Let all the loans be removed. Let all the Ashtalakshmis like Dhanalakshmi, Dhanyalakshmi, food and grains, Lakshmi of Saubhagyalakshmi for fortune, Vidya Lakshmi